dopamine. Oh. So real to me. Just dopamine. It's so real to me. No, it's just dopamine. So real to me. I'm tripping on the chemistry. It's firing up inside of me. Just dopamine, but it feels so real to me. Dopamine. And it's just dopamine, but it feels so real to me. I know it's just dopamine, but it feels so real to me. Time, and I finally reached it. Whew. Okay, I needed to start off strong. So this is the deal. Let's see. Yesterday we played Burrow of the Fallen Bear. It was really fun. I laughed a lot. A lot of good moments with these cats and wolves and bears. And now we're gonna continue the adventure. My throat is a little bit sore from yesterday because I'm not used to doing a lot of different voices. Let's see if I can remember the voices and if I can get back into it. It's gonna be fun. So, the story so far. We are the kitten. I'm gonna show you. Here. We are the kitten to the left. He's behind the text at the moment. He went and we went to some tents. We met up with some animals. Among others, the fox Sylvester. Then we went into the burrow. We're in the burrow now, and we fought with some monsters with our new friends. We had some softcore moments with our boys, and I'm hoping that we're dialing up the spice level today. I really want to go deeper I want to go deeper into the burrow, and I really want to find out how the bear fell, so to say. But yeah, hope you have a potato in you. Let's get moving. I need to... I might need some breaks to drink. That's one thing. If you want to check YouTube, I have made a abridged version, or not abridged version, but it's... how do you say? It has become shortened because I've used some stuff so that you can listen to it a little bit more easy. But let's just kick it. I think everything is set up, so we can just start. Oh, wait, give me 1 second. I know it's just dopamine. You know that it feels so real to me. I finally reached it. I can't do I'm sorry, what? Hello, Key. You wanna join our sexual adventure? You might be too straight for this, Key. I'm very sorry to hear that. I thought that you were one of my most faithful ones and would be on board for this, but you seem more like, what's his name, Isaac. That's your kind of character. Straight, an armor. Yeah. We have to enjoy this, I don't know, bee adventure right now. By the way, I've noticed that I need to check one thing. My in-ear is too loud at the moment, so... But maybe it could be good, but I want to lower it a little bit. No, this is gonna be good. Look. What are you saying, Key? Dream Daddy is within my interests. Okay, but I have no idea about this. This was on sale, okay? And I can't afford Dream Daddy. That's a, how do you say, premium experience. So you better be fucking okay with this. We can't go around spending money on every premium game there is. Sometimes we have to go budget. Okay. I have to go into character, and I can't deal with this. Maybe Dream Daddy would be nice to play though. So yeah, we'll see. But they have voices, whatever. Okay, Sylvester. What was his voice? Well, fair enough. I think it was something like that. Ask about Ulfric. Ulfric? No, stop going fast. Oh no, now I missed something. Ulfric, the Silver Hunter? Are you serious? Did you meet him? The crazy guy who escaped jail about 30 times? I met him a few times, but just by sight. Is he as crazy as he looks? Yes, I mean, I met him, but actually, he doesn't look as crazy as people say. Is that so? Still, be careful, okay? Alright, so... What would you like to know? Now I remember, Sylvester was a little bit swarmy. Oh, hey, baby. Well, everyone knows he hates the furry heroes, and that makes me very upset and uncomfortable. Okay, but this cape crop top combo. Yeah, it's very gay. He's the main character, Krille. Fuck off. Wait, I have to get myself together. He is so ridiculous, and now he's like, Wait. But I got to know him more here, and I discovered some interesting things. Oh no. The reason he hates the furry heroes is that he strongly believes they were responsible for the destruction of his tribe. Ah, I know this story actually. He tells everyone this nonsense. That face. He really wants the D in D&D. Yes, he does. There was a time when I was chasing a bounty on the outskirts of those mountains. And I passed by the place that was probably the ruins of his village. And let me say one thing. He may not be experienced in fighting spellcasters, but I am. The damage to those houses, the position of the bodies and all that. Anyone who knows the true stories of the furry heroes know it has nothing to do with it. The village was destroyed by some very powerful wind magic, like a tornado summoned directly in that region. It's probably there's this guy called Grivivinet or something like that. He probably did it. Wind magic? This is definitely very interesting. Thank you, Sylvester. No problem. Any other questions? Ask about Boris. Boris? Wait. The Big Daddy Brown Bear Doctor? The one who wears a red cape and a gold medallion of Burdenius? I know this guy. He has already helped some of my cubs who were sick. Why is a doctor here? He wants to make sure no one gets hurt while exploring this burrow. Sounds like him. Never charged any treatment. Always doing the work of Burdenius in this land. Seems pretty reliable, and I'm glad he's here to help us out. It's just one thing that bugs me a bit since I met him. Huh? What is it? You know, for emergencies, one of the first stones I went to acquire is a healing stone. I'm also trying to learn how to use an earth stone, albeit with much success. For now. But the doctor? Did you see him use any magic stones? Now that you mention it, no, not really. That's what I thought. I've never seen it either. I even talked to him about it once. He replied that he did not trust these things. It's a little weird, don't you think? It's not part of Burdenius' precepts to reject stones. Yeah, I don't really know what to think about this. But that's the only intriguing thing about him. Otherwise, he's super kind. I thought he was gonna say super boring. Is there anything else you would like to know? I don't think so at the moment. No, I don't think I have anything in mind. Sylvester expression pack unlock. Sure. Right. In that case, is this stone going to enter that altar there? Oh yes. It's the last key to open the gate that leads to the treasure room. Soon after I insert a key into the altar, it looks like it would be the last one left. The entire room began to vibrate in response. An intense tremor makes even small stones fall from the ceiling. Take care, Krylla. Something big is about to happen. Soon after, I can see a movement in the doors that lead to the sectors. Then I see Ulfric, Griveth, and Boris leave where they were. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Have the keys been gathered already? It was sooner than I was expecting. Krylla, sorry for my delay. Is everything alright here? Yes, I gathered the keys we all got on this altar, and everything started to shake. Not the basongas. The bear is basongalicious. And who is this fox that is with you? Where did he come from? Sylvester, what a nice surprise to see you here. I say the same, Doctor. How is it going? Oh, the cubs loved your latest gift. Wait, how does that work? Ulfric. Hey, can you save the pleasantries and formalities for later? We're still in the burrow, if I may remind you. The abs? Bears don't have abs? They are like little and he is all sides. I can't think too much in this game, then it breaks apart for me. As much as I hate to say this, I agree with the mercenary. We must hurry and enter the treasure room. It's fine, it's fine. If you're in a hurry, we'll sort it out soon. I'm here to support whatever you need. And then the four started to walk towards the huge gate that was slowly opening. I followed them. At this moment, I have a strange sensation. Like joy or pride. Look, all I'm saying is thick bears need thick abs. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. That could be true. That's a valid opinion. 5 adventurers together, about to face the final challenges left in this dungeon. It's just like the stories from my childhood. I'm very anxious. Shortly after entering the room, we are filled with intense light. After some time squinting my eyes to adapt, I can understand where it comes from. Oh my, chest, treasure! The huge piles of gold coins that are everywhere. Not only that, chests, jewelry, rings, necklaces, and all manner of gemstones lay there on white tiles. In several booths on the wall, weapons and armor are displayed. Some appear to have fallen into the coin piles. There is so much money I can barely react. My mouth drops open and I just stand there blinking. Careful, Krille. Don't touch anything until we're sure there's no trap. Ah, yes, of course. Let's investigate and see if we can find anything. Sure thing. If I find anything, I'll let you know. Sylvester then turns, walking to the back of the room. He starts studying some tiles, looking for something. I look around to see what the others are doing. I see Dr. Boris with a hand on his chin, looking at what must be the biggest weapon in this room. Deciding to approach him, I call out his name. Doctor, did you find anything cool? He's like, I'm channeling Disney Channel with him. Hey dude. Enormous green glowing stone was embedded. There were countless bloodstains. But that doesn't matter now. If Bardenius wants it, that axe will never draw a drop of blood again. I nod, feeling a tingle on the back of my neck. Nobody knows what happened to the fallen bear, do they? I wonder if he's still here, somewhere, hiding. Walking a little further, I find Griffith holding some shiny black stones in his hand, close to his face. Krille, come over here for a moment, please. Huh? What is it? I ask as I approach. He extends the stone towards me as if he wants to show it better. Have you ever seen this stone? It looks like the one we got together earlier. Can you see these marks here? I follow his finger and then look at some symbols, nodding. They remind me of royal insignias. This is an official destruction stone. How do you know that? Because these symbols are used by the Royal Committee to catalog destruction stones. Also, judging by this stone's shape and size, I bet this one was used by Lord Vignedius, the Eagle tribe's representative, to cast a curse on our heroes. Oh, but why is this here? The clues I found on my solo walk can probably be linked to this too. I do not know yet, but this is definitely something we need to be careful about. Whispers say after the Eagle's tribe representative used a destruction stone to cast such a powerful curse, he went mad. So if this thing is here, a possible link between the fallen bear and the Eagle's tribe seems to have taken place. If Griffith had found the clues I did, he probably would be sure of that. I could tell him, but I don't trust him completely. My information will be safer if I discover what happened first. This little cat twink. Don't you have any theory about what these two had made together? Not for now. I need to reflect on this. If you... Before Griffith finishes his sentence, I nod, walking away. Fuck off. On a large wooden chest, like in an office, on the right side I see Ulfric, hunched over something. He seems to let out annoyed sighs. Curious, I decided to approach him. Ulfric, are you alright? It doesn't make any sense. As I get closer, I see that he appears to be analyzing something like old parchments. This is our main guy that we're trying to F, by the way. He's gonna get some D. More specifically, it looks like a Furland map with several red dots marked on it. This is some sort of record of the areas conquered by the fallen bear. No, it doesn't seem to be. There are more isolated points, some of them where there is not even civilization. Also, I know these characters. I see them often at the Church of the Moon Eye. It is the language of the eagles. There's no reason for the fallen bear to use it. You know, not surprised. He's my kind of dude. I want them dark, mysterious. And here! But why is there a Cali surfer, bro? Because that's what came to me. He had a he was supposed to have a low voice, like throaty, and then it just happened. I can't explain. I try to make it as good for my throat as possible. Ulfric drags the tip of his claw over a particular point on the map near the mountains. Cali surfer, maybe that's what I'm channeling. By the way, he is from a shark tribe somehow, so he is a Cali surfer. So I think my dialect is... Oh no, shit, what am I doing? No, stop it. No, what am I doing? Hey, that's where my village is. What the hell does that mean? What a fucking joke. None of this makes any sense. Hey, Krille. No, wait, Sylvester. Hey, Krille, are you busy? I hear Sylvester's voice and quickly turn to walk towards him. Yes, of course, what is it? Look at this. Sylvester seems to have found, hidden under some of the piles of coins, a large ornamental chest. I approach it cautiously. It's made of dark wood with solid gold hinges and several precious jewels set along its length. Okay, they found this, and it was in the middle of the room. It's been the only thing we've been looking at. A large padlock was there, but it looked a little rusty. You're a rogue. Your specialty is disarming and breaking into things. Can you open this? It looks important. Oh. Well, I can try. I bend down in front of the chest and pull out of my pocket some tools I usually use for this. This is gonna be... okay. I could see Ulfric, Griffith and Boris approaching too, curious to see. This moment made me very tense. I feel Sylvester's hand on my shoulder, supporting me. Finally, after manipulating the lock for some time, I'm able to open it. In a silent moment of tension, I open the chest and inside... Is that an amulet? It looks similar to the amulet that the peddler was selling at camp. But much more elaborate, silver, and with an intense glow that emanates from the eagle runes that are carved into it. I can't believe it. It's real. The Eye of the Moon. This is ridiculous. Eye of the Moon? What is that? It is an amulet that is able to completely nullify the power of nearby stones. It can be activated and deactivated at will by the user. It is a secret weapon developed by the Eagles a long time ago. Well, secret at the time, of course. In the Tower of Bodenius, some spies found out about this many years ago. How did it end up in the hands of the fallen bear? This looks very dangerous. What should we do? My question is greeted only by silence. Suddenly, I feel an intense chill. The silence is purposeful. Everyone is looking at me seriously. It's almost as if I don't know I'd stolen something from them. This is getting stupid. Grivet and Ulfric in particular are staring intensely at me, or more specifically, at the amulet. Instinctively, I press it against my chest in a protective gesture. This cat is protecting his stuff. In reaction, the amulet begins to vibrate gently between my fingers. Between my fingers, I see it glow and let out a ghostly hiss. Krille, as a high-ranking researcher at the Tower of Bodenius, I, Grivet, immediately request that you hand me this amulet. Are you stupid? This amulet is a holy relic of the Church of the Moon Eye. It belongs to us. A church of heretics, terrorists, and criminals? Ha! Please, do not make me laugh. Hey guys, how about we settle this through a conversation outside? After we're sure we're safe? Sylvester stops in front of me to protect me. They don't seem to have noticed the amulet's behavior. I'm sure we can do this, Dr. Boris. Don't you agree with me? Where the hell is Dr. Boris? At that moment, something happened. Is Dr. Boris the fallen bear? The sound of a snake hissing, no, of liquid leaking with high pressure. It fills the room. Grivet's pale figure dances through the air, twisting, being thrown against a far wall. Ulfric and Sylvester jump back to stand beside me, behind where Grivet was. Look at this, it's the bear. Oh my god! Boris, no! Big boy Boris, he is the fallen bear, but he looks so calm. This is weird. Dr. Boris, holding in one hand that huge axe we saw earlier. Oh no! Oh no, this is getting exciting so fast. Big pecs. Big pecs. Okay, we're zooming in, out, in, out. At that moment, I can also hear a bigger hum. It's coming from all those black stones Grivet had shown earlier. They are emitting a purple light that lit up the room, in sync with the green stone on the axe in Boris' hand. Boris? What are you doing? Boris? It's been a long time since I've heard that name. Wretched, insignificant little thieves like you have no right to refer to me as anything but fallen bear. What are you talking about? Shit! Traitorous son of a bitch! Ulfric lunges forward, raising his sword to attack Boris. Ulfric, no! His sword curls in shimmering waves, and he swings a heavy diagonal blow into Boris' chest. However, the resulting sound is very different from flesh being cut, blood, or anything like that. The blow is blocked by a layer of hard rocks that seem to have come out of nowhere, protecting Boris' skin. Do you think a miserable blow like that would work against me? Foolish wolf. Boris raises the axe above his head, using both paws, descending on Ulfric with mighty force. He managed to dodge it. That was his dodge. He just... Okay. He managed to dodge it, jumping to the side. But Boris is even faster, dropping the axe with one hand and punching him with tremendous force in his stomach. Spitting blood, Ulfric is thrown backward, coming to a stop beside us. Damn it! What happened? Why is he like this? I start to think about it. I start to think about the information everyone has given me. Grivet, Ulfric, and Boris himself. Now your impure blood will serve as an offering to my fallen companions. Let this be an announcement for all of Furland. The fallen bear is back. This kingdom will be mine. Even the furry heroes will fall under my power. Just then, an intense blast of air hit Boris, knocking him off balance for a moment, but nothing more. You'll need a lot more than that to beat me. Come on, we're not done yet. Oh, that makes things a lot more interesting. Come on, imp. Show me what you're capable of. Boris, the fallen bear? He was an adventurer like us. But then he found the stones of destruction that drove him mad, until he found the moon eye that turned him into something different, into the Boris we hadn't known. Okay. But now somehow the amulet was deactivated and stones of destruction began to affect his mind once again. Right, that makes sense. So we just need to activate the moon eye again. You, Ulfric, right? Do you have any idea how to do it? Ulfric, silent. Ha! Perfect. That's fucking perfect. Ulfric's breathing sounds uneven and his voice is far more emotional than usual. In the next instant, his sword flares again with waves and he swings it in my direction. Unprepared, I throw my arms back and jump without thinking to dodge. But the attack stops suddenly. Instead, one of his paws raised above his head, holding something. The moon eye. Fuck you all, and fuck the furry heroes. All I need is this. Boris, the fallen bear? A threat to Furland? Why would I give a shit about it, huh? Ha! My mission here is done. Choke on your words of friendship and nobility and die, you idiots. I feel my chest sink. Ulfric. He is betraying us after all we've done. I can't believe it. Ulfric, you'll pay for this. Then come and catch me, kitten. I'll be waiting for you. Then, performing an athletic leap over the piles of coins, Ulfric runs towards the exit of this room. Get back here! What's this? Do any of you think you have a chance to escape this place? Succumb to your pride, worms. Krille, look out! It all happens very fast. I barely have time to follow along. As I run after Ulfric, I see Boris swing the axe towards me, slamming the ground. A huge crack begins to spread across the floor as the room vibrates, coming towards me. But Sylvester is faster, jumping on me and pushing me out of the way. The crack widened, engulfing his legs and closing again, immobilizing him. A great stone wall rose around Sylvester and Boris, isolating them from me. Crap! No! Sylvester! Sylvester grabs his bow a bit awkwardly immobilized and tries to shoot some arrows in Boris' direction. But it's a useless gesture as they are blocked by the barrier of stones that appeared and disappeared all the time. Boris then approaches Sylvester, pinned to the ground, and puts a hand around his neck. Ah! No! Kinda hot though. Boris tore him off the ground with a crash, lifting him into the air. Let me teach you a lesson now, for those fools who believe in sacrifice and heroism. The only rule in this world, the only source of control and harmony, is destruction. Sylvester! And then Boris leans his body down, pushing him to the floor. Oh my! Making a huge stone spear appear from the ground, thrusting into Sylvester's back until it emerges from his chest. I can hardly believe what is happening. I start screaming incoherently and desperately. Oh no! Clawing at the stone wall to no avail. Okay, this is insane. A useless weak cub like you doesn't deserve any of my attention. But that wolf, he stole something that's mine. Boris broke the stone wall, starting to run towards the door, carrying the axe with him. Come back here! Our battle is not over! Grivet flies after him, shooting gusts of wind, but I'm not paying attention to any of that. I approach Sylvester, falling on my knees beside him, and I lean his head on my lap. Krille. His voice sounds weak and tired, and his gaze looks lost and unfocused. No, Sylvester, no, don't say anything. Do you still have your healing stone? We can... Krille, calm down. Ah, kitten! Sylvester reaches his paw out to mine, holding it, seeming to lack strength. Why the sad face? Come on, it's not like you. Sylvester, you are... I told you, didn't I? Poor folks like us always end up fucked one way or another. Sylvester seems to be going to great lengths to calm me down. I can see him smiling and trying to joke around, but... Grille, listen. You wanted to be a hero, didn't you? Out there, Furland's fate is being decided and you have the opportunity to change the future. I don't want to see you here crying and wailing. It's disgusting. When opportunity knocks at the door, seize it. Can you do this for me? Sylvester, I... My heart is beating so fast. It feels like it's about to jump out of my mouth. My lips are trembling and I feel like I'm about to burst into tears. But I don't want Sylvester to see me like that. He's trying hard for me. Sylvester senpai. I will do it for him too. Yes, I'll do it. I promise. This makes me happy. I'm really tired now. If you don't mind, I just need to take a quick nap. See you later, buddy. And after these words, I feel his body relax and his eyes close. At this moment, I see Sylvester's life stone rolling across the floor. It's dark and without energy. He spent it to heal me in the woods? Could it even be used to restore his wounds? Wait, he died? Yeah, he died. I think it's gonna be time travel somehow. I gently lay his head on his mantle again, and then I get up. I need to do something. Now is the moment of my most important decision. Oh. Let's save. Okay. I don't care. I need to stop Ulfric. I'm gonna go after Ulfric. When you're in the dark, all you have is yourself. I remembered Ulfric's words from one of the first moments we interacted. Reflecting on those words, I feel an epiphany. I think I can understand his behavior a little better. He did not forsake us out of malice. He didn't betray us out of spite or because he didn't care. He can't believe anyone would want to help him. That anyone would care about him. And I'm the only one who can prove the opposite to Ulfric. I can. Thinking about it, I start running outside. I need to talk to Ulfric. I'm the only one that can cure this horrible man. This is a classic. Upon returning to the central room where we inserted the keys, I barely recognized it. The room is filled with gigantic stone structures, very intricate and elaborate. Stairs, small towers, walls, and to top it off, the floor didn't look to be whole anymore. There are huge chunks of it missing. When I hear the sound of a gust of wind, I understand what is happening. Air blast! Grivet soars over one of the stone towers, shooting a powerful gust of wind over the top of it. Where I can see that Boris is holding the axe in one hand with the other raised glowing green. I'm so happy that Boris is evil because he was kinda boring, so I'm a happy boy. Your pathetic magic doesn't affect me at all, researcher. Finishing his spell, then I see a huge chunk of the ceiling come off and fall over Griffith. He deftly dodges it mid-flight, but the But the gigantic boulder falls to the ground, breaking it in yet another point. Possibly, they will end up destroying the entire burrow like this. However, the fight between them is not my priority right now. I immediately start running through the stone corridors in search of Ulfric. He couldn't have gone very far. Hey boy! Ulfric! Strongest in the forest. Eventually I find him on the other side of a newly formed stone bridge, running towards somewhere. Oh my god, I need to throw my pants away. Pants away! Ulfric, stop! My scream echoes through the entire room and makes the mercenary pause. He turns his face over his shoulder looking at me. What do you want, Krille? Let's talk. I have something important to tell you. You're not stupid, Ulfric. I know that. You think I'm not stupid, but you're trying to trick me with a silly trick like that? At that moment, a large rock fell on the stone bridge between us. It would be impossible for us to cross into each other now without taking a giant leap. Do you really think I would do that? We agreed to a competition, Ulfric. Do you remember it? Ha! Don't make me laugh, Krille. I don't judge you. You just want to get what you want, and you're willing to do anything for it. In fact, I'm proud of you, kitten. Why is it so hard to believe that I care about you? These dudes, they have not built up a lot of repertoire. Like, I don't know, it's kind of shallow. This kitten is very shallow. He's jumping to conclusions. At this moment, 2 more stones fall from the ceiling, hitting the ground, close to where Ulfric and I are. Due to our argument, we did not notice it. We both lost our balance and began to tumble toward the abyss. Oh my god, if I won't be able to do something fun with this dude, I don't know, something is gonna happen. As we fall into the abyss, I look down, and I can see that there is a large wooden bridge connecting the passage between 2 openings in the cavern walls. Spinning in the air, I manage to propel my body to land on top of it, bracing my hand on the old wooden beams. Kitten is good. Directly in front of me, on the opposite side, I see Ulfric driving his sword into the rocky wall, sliding down and landing on the same bridge. You can be very persistent. How about a deal then? Face me. If you beat me, you get the moon eye, and I will listen to you. Oh my! Oh, okay, this is kind of hot. I like this. Come on. Come on, Krille. A duel for our beliefs? How about that? Show me how far your confidence in the furry heroes can take you. I understand this. I understand this. So I just nod silently, solemnly. I can't help but confront him now, so I start walking forward. Get ready, Ulfric. This will be our last duel. We're gonna save because who knows, this might be a big many choices. Wait for him to attack first. I'm not gonna attack. To attack first is to leave yourself totally open to the opponent in a small area like this. Oh. I stand still for several seconds like a dummy, with only the daggers outstretched. And as expected, he takes the initiative. Have you suddenly chickened out, Krille? Do you regret it already? He raises his sword above his head to deliver a great vertical blow from top to bottom. However, it's easy to dodge simply by jumping a little backward to get out of range. And then I leap forward again, delivering a diagonal slash to his chest. Ulfric draws his weapon, retreating a good distance again, and he then gives a short laugh. Oh yeah, that was a good one. The trick of mine was good, but it probably won't work twice. I need to think about what I'm going to do now. Ulfric, wait! We don't have to do this. What kind of bullshit are you going to talk about now, Krille? I stop for a moment. What bullshit should I say? I don't want to face Ulfric, but I don't know if he would listen to me like that. I have a theory about the Church of the Moon Eye. They are not who you think they are. You don't know shit, Krille. Also, we have an agreement. Prove your strength and then we'll talk. You idiot! Do you think I would say that if it was a lie? I don't care. Then Ulfric performs a great leap over the wooden planks, charging towards me. It's easy for me to dodge such a slow, extravagant blow, and I see him land in front of me, digging the blade into the board. I take the opportunity to kick him in the chest, trying to knock him down. This gesture, however, causes his back to crash into the bridge, breaking more boards and bloodily driving some wooden stakes into him. Okay, this is supposed to be a great warrior. He's very, I don't know, he's getting hit left and right. He remains hanging onto his sword for a moment, mumbling in pain, but soon he performs a big spin in the air, leaping away from me once more. Nice trick. Got any more, kitten? Ulfric looks badly wounded and perhaps even more dangerous because of it. I think I want to be close to him in the end, so let's go for dagger maybe. Let's save also. Throw a dagger at him. Ulfric is particularly dangerous. I can't risk fighting at close range. Oh. Stepping back across the bridge, I quickly... No, stop it. Stepping back across the bridge, I quickly pull out my secondary dagger, quickly adjusting it in my hand with a twist, and hurl it towards Ulfric, aiming for his chest. However, with a very simple gesture, he parries it in the air, choo, flinging it into the abyss. Shit, I've lost that weapon. Do you like to fight from a distance, kitty? Let's do it then. I feel a shiver down my spine. Looks like something bad is going to happen now. I see him change his stance. He extends his sword to the side and it begins to envelop itself in waves of glistening water. But now they extend far, far beyond the blade. They just keep increasing, spinning around like a spiral of energy. Take this! And finally he swings his weapon at me, which unleashes the entire wave of energy in a glowing blue arc that appears to take up 3 times the width of the bridge. Gradually, the tip of the bow takes on a shape similar to a large wolf maw whose teeth look ready to devour and obliterate everything in its path. It's almost impossible to dodge. I try to dodge the only way I can think of, jumping as high as I can. Oh! But even so, the wave of energy hits me in the lower part of my body. I feel my skin tear and bleed and my body is forcibly whirled through the air. Until I'm thrown against the wall, hitting my back, and finally I fall forward, landing on the bridge again, badly hurt. Perhaps Ulfric is more dangerous up close, but with the bridge reduced width, I think I have a better chance that way than from a distance. I need to be more careful. I wait for Ulfric to come closer, lunging at me with a powerful thrust. I throw myself against the bridge ropes, dodging. Then I use them to get momentum and throw myself at Ulrich, slashing him in the arm with a horizontal slash of the dagger. He let out a grunt of pain, bringing a hand to the new wound. Looking at Ulfric, I see him bloodied and shaking. I understand he is at a disadvantage. His weapon is too big and he has little horizontal space. If I can see that, so can he, for sure. Still, he doesn't look like he's about to surrender. His gaze actually seems even more intense. And as expected, he lunges at me once more. But I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh my god, by the way, the cat is caked up. Those thighs and that ass. But I know exactly what I'm going to do. So I wait. I wait until he gets close enough. He tries to perform a wide vertical strike from top to bottom, something very difficult to dodge. Well, how do you do a vertical attack? Whatever. Hard to dodge a vertical attack. So I avoid doing that actually. Instead, I bring my dagger up, slashing the blade with my fire magic stone. Not enough to stop him, of course, but I manage to deflect the blow, so that I can easily reach forward with my other hand and grab Ulfric's medallion. Crap! Snatching the moon eye from his neck, I leap backward, backing up to the edge of the bridge, where it joins the stairs leading to another part of the burrow. Enough! It's over. I have the amulet, and you are badly wounded. Admit it, I won. Now you need to hear me. Ulfric, listen. I take a deep breath, putting all the pieces together in my head. This amulet, it was developed by eagles centuries ago. Its objective is to nullify the power of the stones of destruction. To test the power of these stones, they used them in various experiments. The points marked on the map that you saw. Your village was destroyed by a giant tornado, Ulfric. The feat of a windstone amplified by one of destruction. So when the fallen bear attacked the eagle's base, he stole the moon eye along with the map and other artifacts. Furious at this, the eagles decided to establish an organization focused on recovering this artifact important to them. However, they did not want to make their mission explicit, so they put on a different face to convince people to voluntarily join in this task. This is insane. They gave it a religious name, the Church of the Moon Eye. I'm serious. I can't. I'm serious, and this could be an even more elaborate plan because they seem to have involved other people in it. I saw pieces of their plan at the Fallen Bear's library, Ulfric, with my own eyes. I went there when I was on my solo walk. Believe in me. You're lying. In your father's desperation, he blamed the furry heroes, but tragically, he ended up directly joining those responsible for the destruction of his village. You're lying! Ulfric's scream contained a lot of emotion, a mixture of rage and regret, echoed off the wide, cavernous walls. Ulfric, you are not alone. I want you to understand this. We've known each other for a short time, but let me be by your side. Let's get out of this place and uncover the whole truth together. Then in a gesture of trust, I extend my hand forward. Ulfric remains silent, staring at me, breathing heavily. I feel like several minutes have passed by. I have a hard time understanding what he's thinking right now. But then, suddenly he put away his sword. He took a few steps forward, and he took my paw, shaking it. You are smart, son of a bitch. Very good, kitten. You convinced me. Let's kick that fallen bear's ass. You did well in the fight, Krilla. Thanks. You too, Ulfric. And so, together, we enter the staircase that should probably take us to another area of the burrow. Burrow? Burrow? After a few minutes of trying to find where Griffith and Boris are, I meet them. No way! They're still fighting? And there were people saying doctors are chicken. Ulfric. And there were people saying doctors are chicken wearing lab coats. I like this guy. Ulfric! This is not a time for jokes. I know, kitten. It's just, look there. The lion dragon and the bear are fighting as equals. Don't you like to see it? Following Ulfric's eyes, I start to observe one of the most epic fights I've seen in my whole life. Oh. Start the final battle again. Oh my god, it's the final battle! With a fierce expression on his face, Griffith is shooting a huge air blast combined with some stones. However, Boris defends his spells without much trouble. Come back to your senses, Dr. Boris. I know you aren't the person you used to be. Gritting his teeth and jumping against Griffith, Boris prepares a crushing axe attack. Air shield! Creating a barrier in front of him, Griffith blocks Boris' attack. Die. As if Griffith and I had agreed, we both look at each other with our eyes wide open. Boris' rage is rising as well as his strength, and he starts to pierce the air shield. Air blast! Air blast! Forcing him backward, Griffith's attempt is less effective than he had expected. It's pretty clear by his face. However, as a reaction to Griffith's strategy, Boris decides to change this. Running away from him, Boris looks like a rhino preparing to attack a predator, but his target is a pile of stones? Looking at Ulfric's and Griffith's faces, the three of us shake our heads a little, probably thinking the same. What the hell is he doing? Destroying the pile, he grabs the biggest stone, then throws it upwards. Earth. In a sequence, Boris enchants his axe and hits the stone, which is about to fall in front of him in my direction. Some baseball. Strike. The stone shatters into a multitude of smaller fragments, which all fly in the direction I am, propelled by magic. Run! Before I could make any movement, Griffith suddenly curses Boris and casts a new spell. Coward! Air wall! A huge wall made of air appears in front of me, and Boris' attack hits it and pieces of it fall on the ground. Let it be clear to all those who invaded my territory, no one will be left alive. What are you two doing there? Air prison! Creating a sort of an air jail around Boris, Grivet lands to talk while back to his usual form. What the hell are you doing with this bandit, Krille? Or should I call him a traitor? Calm down, sir. He is on our side. Don't twist my words, chicken dragon. A traitor is someone who commits to something and doesn't keep their promise. I never promised anything to any of you, especially you. Stop, Ulfric, and you too, sir. This is not the time. I got the amulet, so no worries about Ulfric, okay? Let's focus on our problem. If you as a double caster are having problems fighting the doctor, it's obvious we will not be able to defeat him on our own. Ending my lecture, Dr. Boris and his madness get our attention. He'll break the jail. We don't have much time. Any plans to stop him? I think you got the right idea already, kitten. Alone there's no way to defeat him. But together... What the fuck? I'm feeling sick just by saying that shit. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I'm not even slightly amused by such a sight. I'm serious. Pay attention, suckers. I've faced monsters encrusted with earth stones. They have more stability and resistance to blows. And when I hit him in the treasure room, I saw him form a very tough barrier of stone. However, the catch in all this is that unlike a monster, the bear is using the stone consciously. In other words, he can only block attacks he is aware of. It makes sense. Surprisingly thoughtful for a traitorous criminal. Well, if you keep praising me like that, I'm going to think you're in love. Wait, oh my god. It was the wrong voice. He can only block attacks that he's aware of. Okay, whatever, skip it. Well, if you keep praising me like that, I'm going to think you're in love. You... But he is also very attentive. It seems almost impossible to sneak up behind him. Maybe for us, but with the distraction, you can do it, Krille. Me? You're a rogue, aren't you? Neither I nor the Dr. Chicken here are used to hiding. We're gonna get his attention, so you sneak up behind and use the power of the moon eye. Got it? What do you think, imp? Normally I'd rather have the pain of 1,000 needles in my eyes than collaborate with a ruffian like you. But I will not be foolish to let my pride get in the way of Furland's well-being, and the plan is good. Nice. Now, Krille, we don't have much time. Can we go ahead? Krille, silent. Yes, count me in. I will not back down. Not now. The two nod in agreement, and so we prepare to face Boris. I break away from the two of them, running across the wide hall, eventually hiding my body behind a stone pillar. Ulfric draws his sword into his hands, enveloping it in waves of simmering water. Grivet spreads both hands at his sides. In one I can see something like a micro-tornado forming, in the other a flame is lit. Well, look what we have here. The wonder duo of adventurers decided to work together against me. Your efforts are as futile as your life. I already got it. Relax. You're an expert at talking shit. If you hadn't wasted time rambling, maybe you wouldn't have failed so badly in the past. Get ready, bear. For now, you will face the true power of a double caster. So come on and meet your doom. Then, in an instant, they all moved. Boris leaps forward, swinging his axe, and Ulfric holds him down with a sword swipe. The energy of earth and water collide, exploding into blades of water and stone spears that flew in all directions. Immediately, these projectiles are sucked back into a huge spiral of air that is being created in front of Grievous. Eventually, a large snake of flames comes out of his hand, entering the tornado that now possesses 4-element magic power. See? You knew he was evil because of the abs. Call that shit instantly. Oh my god. So you're like, these abs, something is off. Too tiny. Key, you are amazing. What an amazing eye you have for evil. Evil abs. And this one is fired towards Boris, just as Ulfric leaps out of range. However, the moment he plunges the axe in the ground again, a gigantic shield made of massive rock rises in front of him. The elemental tornado hits hard, bursting into waves of energy that light up the hall and then disappears. So that's what destruction stones do, huh? Cool. In a surprising gesture, Ulfric re-engages Boris in combat, slashing with his sword, but it's blocked by the armor of stones. Hot tea. Soon they engage in continuous, never-ending sequence of jabs and parries. At the same time, Grievous hovers over them, shooting fire and wind projectiles alternately. This is my moment. Silently, I approach the battle, being careful to dodge the projectiles flying all over the place, watching Boris move all around. And then I take my hand to my amulet to activate it, just as I had done before. But it doesn't work. I start rubbing it desperately, trying to get any reaction. Tsk. Do you think I'd be a fool to not see your plan? Then a huge stone wall appears around us, trapping me with him. He turns towards me, raising the axe high and causing it to glow brightly with such magical power that ripples seem to emanate through the air. Keep away from my kitten! Leaping like a wolf on prey. Leaping like a wolf on prey? He is a wolf. This is so stupid. Ulfric stands directly in front of me, with the sword raised upwards to block Boris' blow. Boris' enchanted attack is so powerful, however, that Ulfric is knocked to the ground. His back begins to sink into the rock, creating something like a crater. This will be the worst and the last decision of your pathetic life, wolf. Ulfric. Put a dick in your mouth so you can shut up. There's no time, I need to do something. Right now. Then, pressing my lips. I feel I have no choice. I quickly approach the two and jump on Boris' back. What was that sound? Sticking my magic dagger in his back, a burst of flame follows the activation of the magic stone. He didn't have time to protect himself with his barriers, so he just dropped the axe, interrupting the magic attack. Ulfric climbs out from under him, using his sword to pull himself to his feet, at the same time as Boris falls forward, falling to his knees before turning and hitting his back on the floor. Blood begins to flow, forming a circle around his figure. Almost as if in reaction to this, the amulet begins to buzz and glow. Does that mean the sad expression I'm seeing now is that of Dr. Boris from before? Boris, I'm sorry, I thought that... Grill, you don't need to worry. Thank you. His voice has the same tranquility and calm as before. The type of voice that could calm any nerve. But I didn't feel calm, for He was now dying, and I had killed him. Well, I have to do something. Big moment, big moment. You did what you thought was right, and you could have protected countless lives in this way. If Burdenius believes that it was necessary to redeem me from my crimes, I gladly accept. Boris, no! Please stay with us. We can find a healing stone. You can be... you! Don't be sad. One day, Krilla, you will be a great adventurer and save the furry heroes. And after saying those words, he slowly closed his eyes. Boris! No, Boris! Boris! I get down beside him, starting to shake him in an attempt to wake him up, even though I knew it was useless. Kitten, stop it! It's already gone. I'm sorry. I see Ulfric bend down beside me, removing a small leather bundle from his belt, and gently turning in front of Boris, drawing a circle of salt. Finally, he opens a water skin and drips a single drop in the center. May you ride the waves, brave warrior. You fought impressively. Now it's your time to rest. I don't believe in Burdenius, but still, for you, I hope you find her. We were silent for a few seconds. Then Ulfric stands, and so do I. Without even thinking about it, I walk over to him and hug him. My chest hurts so much. First Sylvester, now Boris. Air prison! The voice of Griffith casting a spell interrupts the introspective moment. Oddly, it didn't sound furious or excited by the fervor of battle. It sounded cool and methodical. Sorry to interrupt the moment, but now that the bigger problem has been solved, I don't have the patience to wait. Hand over the moon eye immediately, or, with the authority granted by me as a researcher at the Bodinius Tower, I will make drastic decisions. What are you doing, Griffith? Until a minute ago, we were working together. And I remember saying explicitly that these were extraordinary circumstances. Circumstances have changed now. You damn traitor! I have a great answer for that, Wolf. How was it? Why is our MC pure bottom twink energy? I don't know. It's really like that. He's very, I don't know. No top energy at all. He's just waiting to be railed. A traitor is someone who commits to something and doesn't keep their promise. I never promised anything to any of you, especially you. Does it ring a bell? Go fuck yourself. Sir, we don't have to work things out this way. My goal is also to save the furry heroes. And I'm sure when we properly investigate Ulfric's village, we'll be able to save the furry heroes? That's where you go wrong, Krilla. What? I'm tired, Krilla. I'm tired of watching naive adventurers like you trying to fix the world. I thought I could do something different by joining the academy, but I was wrong. I just turned my childhood dream into my eternal burden. Lots of years researching a way to save humanity, and I only got this. Titties? Abruptly, Griffith removes his earring and opens his shirt. Blended into his flesh, several fragments of a stone which appears to be a stone of life, pulse and glow. What the heck? What is going on, sir? Are you sick? I should be sick, Krille. I should. But no, I'm not. I'll never be sick. Never! Can you understand that? Because of a stupid dream, I am indebted to destiny for the whole eternity. I tried to use this in my favor. I tried to prove to society how imps are a powerful species, but the system is broken, Krille. The whole system is broken! It doesn't matter how unique I am. It doesn't matter how much my knowledge can help the kingdom. We all are destined to live in a world full of injustice. Airhead! Airhead! Ooh, I love it. Griffith is one of my favorites. He's so whiny. Getting Eye of the Moon with his spell, he looks at it and then stares at me. Stop, sir. We can free our heroes to fix those problems. I'm sure they will help us. Shut up! Do you think someone who was born in a broken system can change it? They learned the values of it. They were raised having power inequality among them. They were contaminated by this world's ideology. This is a structural problem, Krille. The only way to change it is to start it from scratch. And Griffith starts to rub the Eye of the Moon. This is a utopia. This will never happen, no matter how hard I try. So why bother? It's time for me to go back to what nature has always kept from me. Attaching the item to his neck, I see it glowing on Griffith. In sequence, his magical spells disappear and he pulls a dagger from his clothes. Finally! So much time trying to replicate this amulet and a casual expedition put the original right in front of me. Holding the dagger against his chest, he slowly begins to pierce the flesh around the pieces of the stone. Stop, sir! What are you doing? You can't survive a wound like this without the healing stone. Don't be foolish, Krille. I can. I certainly will survive! Blood begins to flow out more and more through his clothes. Maybe because he's immortal, he can't understand what is really happening, or maybe he's completely out of his mind. But anyone can see that he's about to rip his own heart out with it. What should I say in a circumstance like that? Let's say. You are being a coward, sir. You've always Wait, no, stop it. You've always acted as if you were superior, powerful, and morally unshakable. But you are no different from me or Ulfric. You act like you're the biggest and the baddest, but the thing that moves you the most is fear. You just want to run away from life because it's too hard for a scared little lion like you. My words seemed to trigger something in Griffith. His look of despair and anger changed to surprise, and then to hate. Cold, pure, and growing. Want to know something? Maybe you're right, Krille. Perhaps I'm no different from the Silver Hunter, but I'm different from you, for sure. Want to know why? Because I know when to stop debating with someone I want dead. And then snapping his fingers, I hear the sound of wind from the barrier around us intensify. Krille! I only have time to hear Ulfric's voice calling me, before I felt like endless blades of hair ripping through my body, slicing me to pieces. I barely have time to understand what happened before I lose consciousness. Forever? Bad ending 9, last act of bravery. The hell? No! Last act of bravery badge. Okay, yeah, thank you, Key. That clap seems sarcastic. I'm not taking this well. So, game over. Romance level, Boris, Ulfric. Yeah, look at that. Shows an item. Krill. Never give up on their dreams. You can always try again. Living characters, barely anyone. Okay, try again. Okay. Oh, a lot of badges here. Can I... What's this? Partners. Male doll tail. Okay, I don't know. Okay, we... Oh my god. There's barely any difference between these faces. Okay, whatever. What am I doing? I have no idea what's going on. Oh my, what's this? Ooh. I forgot about these. I haven't even got anything spicy. Okay, let's load the game again. Hey, baby. What? Continue. Look at that. There we have it. Okay. You are doing what the world wants. What nonsense are you talking about? I understand. I understand now. Sylvester was right all along. You, Sylvester, Ulfric and Boris, all are people who don't fit what is expected of a normal citizen. There are 3 ways to deal with this. You can rebel, adapt, or be eliminated. So far, you look adapted. You think rebelling is useless. And so, now you intend to eliminate yourself from it. The hell? This logic, this cat is crazy. This cat is so stupid. He's just what's it called? Word vomiting. I understand your frustration, sir, but you are only doing exactly what is expected by them. For them, it would be so much better if people like you, Ulfric and Sylvester, didn't exist. If you go down with that dagger, you will become exactly what you said you are. Helpless in the face of injustice. Don't do it! Besides, what guarantees that the stone will not work again and trap you in a state of perpetual pain without dying? Griffith seemed firm in the face of my words until the last part. I feel like I poked something that hit him. He slowly lowers the dagger and removes the amulet from his neck, throwing it into the ground. Okay. Griffith. Damn it. Alright, you have a point. Happy now? And then, clenching the fist, I cast the spell. The prison that held Ulfric and me dissipated. I just want to clarify something. We are not friends. I hope I don't have to deal with you again. Understood? Yes, sir. Sure. And then Grivet spreads his wings and flies away, probably with the objective of getting out of the burrow. We did it! Finally, we are free. Even for me, that was an extraordinarily fucked up and complicated adventure. You did very well, kitten. You were awesome. Thank you. You know, I plan to investigate more about the Church of the Moon Eye now. I feel like there's a lot I need to clarify. And I've been thinking, it's not so bad having an adventure partner. I think some rogue skills would particularly help a lot. So, what's your opinion on this? Would you be available? I get a little reflective. How the world went round. At first I just wanted to stay as far away from Ulfric as possible. I thought he was mad and evil. And now, I might end up partnering with the Silver Hunter. Tired of the whole lone wolf thing then? You can say so. I will think about it. I'll think about it more calmly when we get out of here. He moved closer. I wanted to give Sylvester a dignified farewell. I managed to distract myself from it because of everything that's happened. But... of course, I understand, kitten. And also, Boris, of course. Even if he had caused Sylvester's death, it wasn't his fault. He was under the effects of the destruction stones. I get it. I'll help in any way I can, Krille. Don't worry about it, okay? Nodding, then we look for our way back. Some weeks later, the memory of the events at the Burrow of the Fallen Bear feels nothing more than a distant memory now. It was all so fast and crazy that it's hard to believe it was real. Still, I can't deny the consequences of all that. After we left there, Ulfric and I rested in the same inn for a while. We talked and got to know each other more during that time. And then we parted ways to sort out our issues. No! I visited the cubs Sylvester protected. I stayed with them for a few days and it was a very bittersweet experience. I left a large portion of the fallen bear's treasure with them. It should be enough to guarantee a good life for them in the future. Okay. I had arranged to meet Ulfric on the road out of town this morning. If this doesn't get spicy, I'm gonna get pissed. However, he didn't show up in the morning. I waited until almost sunset and still nothing. So I decided to wander the city streets looking for any sign of him, but I hadn't seen anything. Until I passed near the local militia post. There is a poster there with an illustrated portrait of Ulfric. I approached it quickly, taking it in my hand. Okay. On the orders of Furlong, the mercenary criminal Ulfric was arrested in last week. Blackmail, justice. Okay, he was being stupid. No, it can't be. The poster says that the Ulfric has been arrested. Without a doubt, this is Grivet's work. I can't believe it. That stupid rooster. Furiously, I crumple the paper and then I throw it to the floor, kicking it hard. We should have killed him somehow. Why was he arrested with his giant sword though? That's very interesting. It's like, let him keep that. Shit! No, I can't let this happen. Ulfric and I still have a lot to do. And that's why I'm going to rescue him. This cat is like this very like goody two-shoe person. Like, I don't know, just doing a lot. He's saved me many times before. I can do the same. We're going to escape prison, definitely. Whatever it takes. Ulfric ending B, the hunt's end. What? You've unlocked the Ulfric ending B, the hunt's end badge. The hell? This was an ending? He's in prison and I'm gonna save him? Ah, recover stones. So I didn't... How the hell do I... Fallen bear, okay. Give a massage, okay. Find a place for boys to be in peace. How the heck? Adventure with Ulfric in the search of truth. Survive the bear without depending on anyone. Oh, A journey of bad choices. Get ripped apart by the fallen bear spell. Okay, crazy. That was a bit. Yeah, thank you for the clap. This was the same. Get pushed off the bridge by Ulfric. Silver Hunter's Victor. Okay. Get skewered by the Earth Sector trap. Get devoured. I am very confused. Okay, let's extras. What are extra? Oh, that's here. I want to. So what do I need to do to be super sexy with that dude then? Wasn't there like something about talking to him? Try to talk with him. Ulfric, wait! We don't have to do this. What kind of bullshit are you going to talk about now, Krille? I stopped for a moment. What should I say? I don't want to face Ulfric, but I don't know if he would listen to me like that. I have a theory. Okay, it's just a lot of the same. Okay, now we're just speed running this. Probably to max this. Exactly. I'm gonna try to. I have the amulet and you're badly wounded. Okay. Oh jävlar. This went fast. Oh wow. Okay, we're speeding through this shit. Tits. You're being a coward, sure. Then I die, yeah. Okay, so I need to what do I need to do? Let's try again something. Oh, now I need something spicy for goodness sake. Okay, let's try this save maybe. Well, fair enough. I'm just gonna speed through this. I don't think so at the moment. Any choices here that we could do differently? Rum brum brum. Speeding through this. Oh no, the big bear. Oh no. Sexy time. So much. I need to survive and meet the furry heroes. I will be part of the furry heroes someday. I made that promise to myself, and for that I need to save the furry heroes. Also, I need to stop Boris from leaving this place the way he is and continue his path. For both I need the moon eye. I start running then towards the door. Ulfric, I need to find him. Okay. Your pathetic magic doesn't affect me at all. Finishing his spell, destroying the entire burrow like this. I shake my head though. I don't need to pay attention. I try to look for any sign. What do I see though is a glimpse of black and white fur in the distance. I try to look for the figure I saw before and I see him nearby running. Ulfric! I decide to leap towards Ulfric and I land directly on top of him. Ah, Krille, what are you doing? Krille, what are you doing? Give me back the moon eye. I needed to save the furry heroes. How do I over my dead body, you son of a bitch. We roll on the floor in a clash of strength as I try to rip the amulet from his neck. Of course he's much stronger than I am, and he soon manages to break free. But I draw my dagger to attack him right there. Is the kitten going to attack me? Think you have what it takes to kill someone, Krille? However, okay. Our confrontation is interrupted when we feel the floor above us split open, hit by another rock coming from the ceiling. Both he and I try to cling to the high, steep stone walls to no avail. We were just swallowed by the abyss that formed under our feet. Oh wow, as we fall into the abyss I look down. Oh. Very well. The kitten actually came after me. I didn't expect less from you, really. Ulfric, we can work this out without anyone getting hurt. Give me the moon eye. I disagree. If you want it, then show me you deserve it. Oh nay, we're fighting again. Come on, Krilla, do it for our beliefs. How about that? Show me how far your confidence in the Furry heroes have taken. Okay. Let's throw a dagger. That last attack was enough to cloud my vision. I feel confused and dizzy. I stagger forward, trying to hold my ground, but my muscles weaken and I drop my daggers. Okay, another ending. I am losing a lot of blood. I see Ulfric's blurry form approaching me. Kitten, you fought very well. I admire your courage and determination. However, you proved that believing in the furry heroes isn't enough. See you in hell. Oh yeah, damn, that's harsh. And then with a powerful kick to my chest, I feel my body soar over the bridge strings. I feel light as never before in my life. I'm taking a long time to reach the ground, and I can only see the bridge getting further and further above me. I close my eyes to relieve the dizziness of seeing the walls speeding past me, until I feel something on my back, and then nothing else. Bad ending 6, victory of the Silver Hunter. Oi, damn. You unlocked the Silver Hunter's victory. Whoops. That one's rather rough. Okay, we gotta see if there's something else. If you speed through, you can't speed through things that you haven't seen. So that's interesting. Okay, I was close. Clap. Thank you, Key. You are so... what's it called? Supportive. Try again. I need to see, maybe it's continue. Maybe it's here. Search for Boris, search for Grivet. No, I want it earlier in that case. Explore the burrow by yourself first. Let's check the map. Okay, I think it's left, or like left. Enter the room. Enter room. Then we turn left again. Back one room. Turn to the right. And then turn to the right. Among old papers and some golden coins, there is a flask made of glass with a magical red liquid in it. I smile. Adventurers used to call this a health potion because it instantly recovers part of their energy and heals superficial wounds. I have only used a few since I joined my guild because potions can be expensive, especially if you live miles away from lake regions. Okay, this could be so we can save Sylvester. Since life stones are usually found in places with lots of water, generally speaking, in cities where sharks used to live, health potions are cheaper if you... Oh god, fortunately I'm not hurt enough to use this. It will be better for me to save it. Feeling rewarded for my exploration, I check the room again. Nothing new. 6 marks. It's really huge from the inside. This can't be. Maybe I think it's open the door in front of me. Follow right. At first there's the skull. The 3rd mark. Okay. Thanks, Berdenius. Going down. Okay. Okay, that was that. Now I'm gonna search for Ulfric again. And we're gonna see what happens. Let's make a new save. Get his attention and distract him so Ulfric hits him on a weak spot. Wait, I think I've done that already. Climb on its chest and try to pull the rock out with my bare paws. So I decided to try and do the best thing I can think of. End all this as soon as possible. When I see that huge dragon advancing towards me, I wait, bracing. Kitten, what are you... Kitten, what are you doing? I'm trying to solve this right now. Shh. Huh. If you want to get screwed, good luck. Ulfric hides behind a rock. For a moment I consider calling him a coward, but I look forward to doing that later. When I see it approaching me, I get my feet ready to jump. I was always good at this. Then when I'm close enough, I leap up towards the stone in his chest. But I get the impression that, am I a little early? No, the monster definitely shifted its position in midair. It paused, hit me full on, taking me to the ground. Oh no, kitten died. Trapped under its grip, I didn't even have time to react before I see its huge maw in front of me, immobilized by pain. And then I see it start to light up, about to ignite flames. Oh, there's nothing I can do. I can only hope for some kind of miracle. Okay, was this a miracle or... However, no help came and no miracles happened. I feel the scorching heat cover my face and then my entire body. They say you don't even feel pain when you get extreme burns. Something about how your nerves can't process it because they don't exist anymore. Oh my god. The fastest... I don't think I'm able to give an answer to that because even my mind goes away with my body. Too fast for me to even notice. Bad ending 1. Out of the frying pan. Fun. You have logged the out of a frying pan badge. Okay. Thank you. Oh, we're getting a lot of endings here that are super bad. Try again. So let's continue. And I think it was this one. Ask Ulfric what he knows about this monster. Is that a dragon? Probably not a real one. I say it's some kind of natural lizard mutated by the firestones. It doesn't seem rational. Look out! After Ulfric's warning, we prepared to dodge the monster's swoop. We each rolled to our sides as its powerful claws ripped huge slashes of stone from the ground. I prefer not to imagine what would happen if it were the two of us here. After getting up, we watched the monster flapping its wings and moving further into the cave. Let's follow it. Nodding, we start to run after the dragon. Have you faced something like this before? Somewhat. I saw your clap, by the way, Key. Somewhat. I faced monsters that have gained the ability to fly. Others with armor as hard as steel. Some fuckers with the ability to breathe out fire. But none that had it all at the same time. Motherfucker won the lottery. Do you have a plan? Yeah. In retrospect, I don't know why I thought he was actually going to explain it to me. He was so communicative, I almost forgot I was dealing with... well, Ulfric. Look, on top of that wall, it appears to be its nest. Stay down here. I'll go up there and kick its ass. And without waiting for an answer, he slipped the sword back into his scabbard and began deftly climbing the boulder wall. I won't let him do it all alone. I'm an adventurer too. I jump to the wall and start climbing quickly. Chille, what are you doing? And that's a good question. What should I do? Let's make another save. I think attack its wings is the smartest. Of course, if I can cripple its wings, it will be much easier to target for me and Ulfric since it won't be able to fly. Reaching the top, I act faster than the monster would have time to react, bouncing off the rocks and jumping again. Landing on one of its wings, I penetrate the thinnest fabric with one of the daggers and draw a large vertical slash downwards. The monster lets out a terrible roar, beating its injured wing and the healthy one in sync. As I was still trapped in one of them, I was shaken violently and then I was thrown down. I wave my arms, but I'm too far from the wall. I'm plummeting to the bottom of the hill. I see Ulfric climbing the wall, still balancing with both paws hanging from a rock. Suddenly, I feel an intense force in my arm and then my body crashes into the wall. I close my eyes momentaneously to protect myself and then open them looking up. I see Ulfric holding my arm with one of his paws. The other is clutching his sword, which is stuck in the rocks.
Nice hit, kitten. Now, let's wrap this up.
Alright. Two of us then finish climbing and face the dragon who is struggling and enraged.
Now, let's finish this.
I see Ulfric reaching for the hilt of his sword with his... Oh. I think this I've done before. So let's just go. Okay, now he's talking again. Okay, let's just go. I believe in you, Doctor. Alright, you have my vote of confidence.
Thank you very much, Krilla. You don't know how much this means to me. You helped me at camp.
You helped me at camp. I think it's just fair. I owe you something.
And now you don't owe me anything else.
With the matter closed, Boris brings the key to the padlock, inserting it. Let's go. Find a way to disarm the trap. We don't have much time, so I need to get us more time. I need to disarm this trap. I decide to walk to the center of the room, the place where I've investigated the least. If there's any kind of mechanism here, it should be around here. I get down on the floor, rummaging with my hands to identify some kind of sinking, crack, anything. After sliding my hands around the floor for a while, I end up feeling something like a detachment on a slab. Boris, look! I press with both hands and I feel it sink, and I immediately notice what seems to be two slabs spreading themselves to reveal a hole in the ground. I found something!
Nice going, Krilla.
I saw the doctor starting to approach me from a distance, so I looked down and I saw something that actually made me a little uneasy. Okay. An orange light was emanating underneath. I can see that there are several magical earthstones connected to a type of metallic device. Okay. And very quickly I see several spikes made of solid rock forming in the air, pointed towards me.
Krilla, watch out!
But the warning came too late. Oh wow. I feel the impact of several projectiles hitting my chest hard, skewering me with acute pain. I have the impression of hearing Boris shout my name, but it sounds distant. Key, clap. My ear seems to be filled by a sharp burst. Everything went dark and I feel my body tip over, falling into the trap hole, where I will probably never be found again. Bad ending 4, just a flesh wound. Oh my god, so many bad endings that it's like one hit kills. Okay, we're slowly finding out some stuff at least, I think. We'll see what can be done from where we are now. Maybe... yeah, we didn't get the stones there. And we're gonna... I'm not gonna read through things. We're gonna speed through things. It's only new stuff that we're gonna look at. What's this cat doing? Yeah, attack its wings, I think, is the best. Attack its heart? What happens then? Of course, its heart is exactly where the stone is set. It's probably a more sensitive and fragile place. I move forward, preparing to cross. Monster fights back. However, I'm a good angle and manage to dodge it. When I look back, I see Ulfric stand beside me after finishing his climb.
Nice dodge, kitten. You are quite agile. Now, let's finish this.
I see Ulfric reaching. Okay, then it's fine again. And then his mom and shit. Search for Boris. Let's go. I believe in you, Doctor. Find a secret exit. What if I can't take it? There must be an alternative for us to escape. Let's try to go. Find a way to escape with Boris. No, I won't go.
Wait.
No, this is the wrong voice.
What? What are you talking about, Krille? Let's go out of this together, Doctor.
No, let's get out of this together, Doctor. I will not abandon you. Oj.
For the love of Burdenius, Krille, can you hear what I'm saying? We don't have a choice.
Maybe if... Oh no. As if scolding me, the ceiling let out another roar and lowered further. The doctor dropped to his knees, his arm shaking. Alright, I was going to say that I was going to try to get into the hole opened by Boris, but I see that now several rocks have fallen on its border, blocking the way.
Damn, Krille.
Boris' voice for the first time sounds filled with a very bad feeling, something like frustration mixed with despair. He paused to take a breath and then seems to focus on something.
Alright, Krille, I have an idea. It's risky, but it's the only one I can think of. Get ready to run with me when I say now, okay?
Sure! Then, nodding, I see him start to grumble and then scream. Slowly he gets to his feet, lifting the weight of the entire ceiling in his arms, and in a very fast and strong movement he pushes with all his strength, flinging it a few feet up.
No!
No. Gravity soon begins to act again, and the ceiling begins to fall at an absurd speed. I start running towards the doctor, but my reflexes weren't good enough. Oi. I won't make it in time. But something happens at the last second. I feel surrounded by an intense heat while soft hair rubs against my body.
Gotcha, pup.
Looks like Boris jumped on me and wrapped me in one of his arms. From the movement I can feel that Boris is protecting his own head with his other arm just before the roof slammed us with a terrible heavy crash. Oh no. However, I'm still alive and conscious. I feel the doctor's arms digging into the rocks and earth around us, and after a few seconds of suffocating silence, I manage to open my eyes again, seeing the room filled with rubble. Wow. I pull away from Boris' grip to watch him. He looks very tired and bruised. Doctor, did you withstand the impact of the entire roof? Taking a deep breath and leaning against a large rock, he looks at me. He seems to be recovering well.
No, I would have died if that were the case. I identified a crack in the ceiling close to where I opened the previous hole. I figured if I hit that spot with my fist, at the same time gravity would pull the ceiling down, it would end up having an effect similar to a drill or a pickaxe. Tunneling with my body. Jesus, that's insane.
And considering we're both alive, it worked.
Doctor, that is amazing. You saved me. Thank you very much.
I just did my job, but more importantly,
the doctor's tone sounds more serious. His expression goes rigid and his gaze sharpened.
Next time, listen to what your colleagues say, okay? You can't imagine the importance of this.
I gulp. I suddenly feel very self-conscious about being stubborn. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say in this situation, so I try to be as honest as I can about my regret. Boris just sighed, and he smiled again tiredly.
Alright, let's not talk about that now. We still have a key to find, don't we?
Yes, that's right, let's go! I look around. The first thing that catches my eye, besides the mess, is that... Oh yeah, we can speed this through. Now we're sitting and taking it easy. Sorry for Grivet. Grivet, air blast! Demonstrate a leadership position and lead the way. I know how to survive in unknown places. I'll make you go back to the tower safely. Now my night vision and my whiskers are my best allies.
Showing a confident tone, I start to guide us through through the place. Then, after a short walk, we're in a new place. It is oh. Run to Griffith and push him away to dodge the monster's attack. I'm coming, sir! Without thinking too much, my impulse to protect him allows me to cross the room almost in a blink of an eye. Jumping and running on 4 paws, I wait until I become around 2 meters away from him, and then I jump towards him, pushing him away. I can't see if he got harmed, but on the ground I can absorb pretty clear that the worm got angry and it's about to contest my attitude. Out of nowhere, I feel the ground shake as if there was another worm in it. Soon after, I'm thrown into the air by what I think is the worm's tail. Do worms have tail? Even though I had questions about what has made me fly, my last memory is of a big mouth full of sharp teeth, and that's how I became worm food. Bad ending 3, a tragedy of impulsivity. Oh no. So, yeah. Great. Death again. Okay. I survived a long time with my original one. Maybe I need to Google what max guide. Let's see. Okay, there seems to be some kind of thing here. Let's go to this save slot, and then attack, throw dagger, attack him close range. Oh. That was not that was so bad. Let's load something else. Okay. Maybe this would be fine. Oh, yeah, let's just go fast. Maybe I should have... Okay, wait. Maybe I should load it. Okay, I'm just going crazy here. Attack its mouth. Okay, I cannot. Another death. I can't believe that I survived that long without a guide. Yeah, thank you, Key. I'm really... It's not... Now I died again. Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, so I have to check something. Oi, close range. Oh, I suck. Okay, I get eaten by the winged monster. I want to... Okay, I need to find... I need to find the right... There doesn't seem to be a guide. This game is not that popular. let's okay, what should I try now? I should let's just go for this one again. Attacks its wings, then just speed through it. Vroom. Yeah, let's search for Boris. Then I need a new save. I believe in you, Doctor. I'm gonna believe in him. Why not? Find a secret. Enter the opening alone. Oh yeah. Respect his wishes. I think I helped him last time with the ointment. I look around. The first thing I catch. What? I respected his... Okay, sure. Okay, whatever. Let's just move on. Search for Grievous. Air blast! Air blast! Oh, demonstrate a leader position. Work with Grievous as a team. Come here, fast! Facing the monster together, I'm excited to see him. Now you follow me, okay? Do not try anything stupid. Just listen to me. Obeying him, we step away from the monster. Can you walk in circles right there? Do I really need to jump on the crypts? Just if you don't want to be inside of one of them. Nodding, I start running towards the... Okay, I don't want to... I'm tired. I'll start role-playing when we get to a sexy scene. The next thing I see is the worm on fire. Filling his chest with a lot of air is almost visible there. First you toast it, then you cut it. Blowing very hard, Grievous strikes the worm. Okay. Keep going, sir. Wow. A lot of worm pieces surround me. Whoa, damn cool. Consider its shape and size must be a wormstone, a huge piece. I avoid the worm. Stop right there, Krille. Something is wrong. Freezing as if I try to not move. Then I hear some sounds coming from the back of the room. They keep getting louder and louder. Since when... Wait. Oh no. Since when this screwed fallen bear has... Okay. The worm pieces are alive and growing. Feeling a rush of adrenaline in my body, the fear makes me go into a battle position. Let's destroy them before they grow even more. Moving back, Grievous starts to shoot fireballs at them. Nice. In a sequence of magical and physical attacks, we destroy some pieces, but they keep multiplying like a hydra until... Okay, what's going on? What the hell is that? Without question, these are the most frightful blah blah blahs which I have heard from Grievous. The feeling of despair and tension goes straight to my soul. Back to his powerful form, which now seems weaker than before. Oh no. Fireball! Lure them here! Grievous waits for me to get away from him a little, and then he flies. Hold tight, Krille. If you shitty worms think you can hide from me in the ground, let's pull you all out from it. Grievous starts to fly in circles. Are you really thinking about creating a dust devil right here? Okay, making a fool out of it instead of keeps moving. Okay. Time to make them fly. Reducing the dust devil. Oh wow. Screwing up his whole plan, the worm which is leading the group introduces a new skill to him, a high and intense noise. Okay. Stay there, Grievous. Can you enchant my daggers? I have a plan. Showing insecurity, Grievous trusts me and I see my daggers becoming involved in his magic. So I open the crypt so it will make it easier to escape. Both worms are too stupid to notice my shelter. They are coming. Stay still and get ready to go up on... While I get ready to count down, I observe the worms jumping towards him with their mouths open. 3, 2, 1. Flapping his wings downward with all his strength, Grievous gives himself a boost and soars towards the ceiling. Okay, whatever.
1 point for me. Grivet returns to the ground with an air of gratitude, demonstrating that I'm expecting a sort of recognition for my plan. He talks to me in his own way. Good to see luck is on your side, Krille. What, is that all he has to say? I will send a note to the tower about your act. Noticing a little bit of frustration on my face, he decides to end our glorious moment. My glorious moment. And changing the topic, I think we should return to the room where we started. If I am right, the Worm Mother and the stone were responsible for providing energy. Okay, interesting. But I felt Grivet really want to share something with me, and then why does he have such a hard time being vulnerable? A little bit frustrated, I try to answer him with an excited tone. Even though I prefer a demonstration of gratitude, I feel it probably will never happen. So I decided to not think about this victory. Alright. Nothing like having a pair of wings. It is not my merit. Nature did this for me. Okay, let's just speed through this. Rom. Ask about Ulfric. Ask about Boris. I want to save. Also, I don't think so. Let's speed through this shit. Yeah, Boris, he becomes evil. Oh no. Okay. Oh yeah. Wait. Wait, didn't I have a... Oh no, did I do something wrong? Am I at the wrong save now? Huh. Let's see what happens if we go with this. Wait for him to attack first. Try to talk to him. Throw a dagger. If you weren't so blind, you would realize that this fight is meaningless. We can work together, Ulfric. Then let me... Krille, you are a miserable idiot like all the others. You call me blind, but you worship a bunch of criminals you've never seen in your life. Don't talk to me about stubbornness, you bastard son of a bitch. Krille, I'll kill you. Then consumed by wildness, he charged forward once more. He makes a wide horizontal slash, releasing huge blades of water. I just throw myself backward, landing on the steps of the stairs, watching the blades go over my head. But something catches my attention. The bridge ropes were cut by his blow. I only have time to briefly see Ulfric's expression change from anger to surprise as he begins to plummet towards the dark abyss. Oh my god. No, after all we've been through together, I can't let it end like this. Feeling my chest tighten, remembering our times together, I take an instinctive action. I feel my hind leg lift off the ground, leaping towards Ulfric to save him. Oh my god, maybe this gives a little bit of extra boost. But of course, that is already impossible. I feel light as never before. I'm taking a long time to reach the ground, and I can only see the bridge getting further and further away above me. I close my eyes to relieve the dizziness of seeing the wall speeding past me, until I feel something on my back and then nothing else. Pad ending 6. Oh my god, I died again. Annoying. Try again. Let's go for it again. Clap, thank you. It's just death. Wait, didn't I have... Was it... Maybe I should just do it from the beginning. Nah, that seems a little bit tough. But it goes kind of fast. But I want to explore the choices here. So what if I take this? If I... wait for him to attack first. Then try to talk to him. Throw a dagger. Attack him at close range. Okay, now it went well. But this is no change from before, so I'm not sure what's gonna be happening. You're a
Being a coward. Oh yeah, that was bullshit. Ah, Vitto. Okay. I'm just doing stuff now. I really need to... Was it here? Can I do something fun here? No. This is not what I want to do. Maybe it was up here. Oh yeah. This is where I want to be. I don't think... But didn't I have a healing potion or something like that in my... Okay, and here I have no choice, and Sylvester gets stabbed. But I know that I have a... didn't I get a... I need to save Dr. Boris. I've never done that, I think. Or even though he did this to I know he's a victim. I need to save him. Oh no, okay, this seems to have happened before. Boris. Scream his name, blah blah blah. Boris expression. Well. Oh my. We're just gonna skip this. I'm getting tired of this game. I need some sexy ending. I feel Grivet. Okay. But he's also Boris. Okay. Once in the past, the Moon Eye cancelled the effect of the stone and spawned. Okay. Okay. Can't I? Okay. Let go, and we both. Oh, then we're back again to where we were. Okay, sure. How? Oh. Okay, I'm not finding any. I want to know the choices for. Whatever. I'll try to talk to him first. Oh my god. I got damaged because I... Okay. Nice. Okay, good. Girl didn't answer. Then looking at Boris figure, frown, and then I feel an idea pop in. It's hard to say as I already. Okay, let's continue. Oh, so I need you to help me hold Boris in some way so I can get close to him and make him hear me. I think this is among the stupidest ideas I've ever heard. This plan is crazy as shit. Okay, let's check it out. I'm in. In the absence of better options, I have
no problem collaborating with this, but if you fail, I will need to take other measures, understood? Of course! If I overload my airstone, I can try to create a steady intense flow of wind which will hamper any attacks or magic he tries to do. However, I will be vulnerable while casting the spell if anything interrupts the spell.
Worry not, sir. Almighty researcher, I can handle anything that happens. There's nothing my water blades can't cut.
Understood, so when he lets his guard down, I will use the Eye of the Moon to save him. We agree with each other, then we prepare to act. Okay. Fallen Bear, enough of futile confrontations, barriers or draws. Let's settle this once and for all. No protections, just a showdown for the most powerful. Let's end this.
Well, you're naive if you believe you stand a chance against me, mage, even with all your power. I will accept your challenge. Let's see if you keep the same pride in your eyes.
Okay, blah 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 blah. Final force! Okay. I feel like I wasn't quite ready for this. I need to use all the strength. Boris seems...
Is that all you can do? This is nothing in the face of true power of destruction. Rock Cascade!
Where is... Okay, if I need the sexiness. Boris, look at me. Oh.
Pup, are you still here? As much as fate offers you the opportunity to live, you still run after your condemnation?
Stop this, Boris. You're not like that. Do you remember when we met? You healed my wounds. You said that you were not charging for treatment. You want to save people.
And what is the meaning of this behavior? It's futile, useless. Empathy and love are weakness.
Okay. I just can't. I'm getting unfocused. You know what, you two. He's so boring. I want sexy time. Oh. Maybe? Because you're special to me, Boris. From the first moment I saw your smile when you opened the curtain for me, until the moment I felt your hands in my hair, caressing me. Every time I heard your gentle, comforting voice, I always felt my heart race. This might be a sexy ending. I don't know exactly what motivated me to say those things, especially at a time like this, but the words are just coming out of my mouth like a steady, natural come flow. I'm falling for you, Boris, and I want you back. Please, give me the opportunity to understand this feeling and to have you by my side for that. Boris remains silent in front of me. He glares at me with his gaze of cold fury, but after a few seconds, then he kneels.
Krille, please, help me.
No, that's the wrong voice.
Please help me.
His voice it no longer sounds like the fury, pride and cruelty of the fallen bear. I got it. At this moment, Boris had freed himself from the effect of destruction stones, at least for a moment. I don't miss this opportunity. I pull out the Eye of the Moon and again, rubbing it to activate it. And then the light purifies us. A few seconds later, Grivet magic ends, leaving just me and Boris in that silent battle scene. His expression, it looks like the saddest I've ever seen. His gaze demonstrates a mixture of melancholy, regret and even fear.
Krille, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I lied to you. I tried to bury my past. I tried to pretend that none of that happened. I felt ashamed of the monster I was. If I had told everything, maybe I wouldn't have fallen under the influence of the stones again. Maybe Sylvester. I don't want you to I don't want to hold you to me, Krille. After all I've done, I don't deserve your company. You deserve someone amazing. Someone who can make you happy.
I think I know the right person for this. It's you, Doctor. I can feel that in your heart. You're a good person, and that's all that matters to me.
Let me ask you something. If you're going to fuck now, isn't it better to get a room?
Ulfric, I would say this is not the time.
I wouldn't say it's time for romance either, but here you are. Nice going, kitten. You did a great job saving the big guy over here.
Thanks.
However, we still have an issue to resolve. Now it looks like...
Okay, so I'm gonna bonk that. Firestorm! After hearing Grievous' phrase, I see a lead grey cloud quickly form over our heads. Ulfric seems to think faster than me, pulling sword back and running towards Grievous. None of you move, or you will be instantaneously consumed by the power of an overloaded firestone. Hesitantly, Ulfric stops advancing, looking at me and Boris. What are you doing, sir? I'm doing what I came here to do. Get the Eye of the Moon and finish my project. But it's not necessary to fight for this. We're on the same side. I also want to rescue the furry heroes.
Sir Grievous, I know that I have committed many crimes and I am willing to bear their consequences, but let's not involve Krille in this. If your goal is what he said, I'm sure you both can resolve it amicably. Quiet, Fallen Bear. Your honeyed words won't make me waver in my goals. And Krille, who said I want to save the furry heroes? What? I'm tired, Krille. I'm tired of watching naive adventures like you. Oh yeah, we've been here before. Save. Oh, but this is a little bit of a new thingy. So let's do a new save like that. Wait. What should I say? The world needs you alive, sir. And why should I give a damn about it? I give an eternity of my life to help others, to save people in exchange for nothing. The world won't remember me. That's where you go. That's where you go wrong, sir. You may not have made an impact on the world, but you did for people. Maybe the people you saved, maybe the people you helped are really insignificant. But to them, you are not. For them, you opened a new path and they will never forget you. Maybe you alone won't be able to change the world, but alive, you can help and guide many people who will. Think, sir, wouldn't you like to have had help and guidance in the past when you felt lost? Slowly, Grievous lowers the dagger, tucking it back into his clothes. With his muscle twisted in stress, he clicks his tongue. And then in one swift movement, he removes the Eye of the Moon amulet again, throwing it to the ground. Don't think you're so smart for convincing me. You were just lucky enough to use the same words as an old friend of mine. Maybe it's Burden... What the hell is his voice? Maybe it's Burdenius guiding me. I get it. So be it. Keep the Eye of the Moon. Save the furry heroes if you wish. I won't bother you about it anymore. Then with a wave with his hand, Grievous dispels the firestorm that was being conjured over our heads. He turns his back, starting to walk away. Stuck up, asshole! I look at Boris, sighing in relief, smiling briefly. Then I feel a weight suddenly take over my body. My legs give out and I end up falling forward, mouth open. Krille, are you alright? What are you feeling, Krille? Stay with me. Kitten, Are you alright? Krille!
Everything starts to get dark. Boris' voice sounds more and more distant. I feel him shaking my body. But the pain and fatigue begin to pull me, harder and harder, until I feel my consciousness slip away. I think I ended up hurting myself a lot with the traps and combat in this place. Damn it! Wait, did I lose? With my head burning with pain, I begin to regain consciousness little by little. Yes. Oh yes, I have several bandages all over my body, covering my wounds. I'm inside Boris' tent at the camp. Doctor? I look around for him or anyone else, but I'm alone. Looking outside, I see the sun rising, announcing that it's morning. What day is it? On my neck, I realize that I'm still carrying the eye of the moon, now that I remember better what happened. I start scouring my surroundings, looking for my stuff. I find my daggers, my purse, my cloak, and also several heavy bags, which seem to be filled with gold coins. I find an old, slightly crumpled parchment stuck under a dagger, inlaid with a glowing blue stone. Pulling it apart to read, I see handwriting, rather sketchy, but still legible.
Kitten, I should have stayed and wait for you to wake up so we can finish our competition for good.
Oh, it's...
Kitten, I could stay and wait for you to wake up. But I was never very patient. I'll find the answers myself. In return for the help, you can keep this. I think it might be useful.
Ulfric. And besides, I find a very well-wrapped letter sealed with wax. I quickly open it, holding it in my hands. I feel like I already know who it is. Oh, Boris.
Dear Krille, I apologize profusely for not having had the chance to await your awakening. I would like to see your face again, but I thought it would be just more unnecessary torture. I like to start by apologizing for everything. Because of me, several adventurers, Sylvester among them, lost their lives in the Burrow, and you were seriously injured. I can only pray that Bardenius will one day forgive me, for my conscience never will. I'm leaving you because even though I'm very happy and I deeply appreciate your feelings for me, I don't deserve them. At least, not for now. I left several resources with you as well as the amulet. Follow your dreams, Krille. Save the furry heroes. And forget about this old bear. With much love and affection, Dr. Boris.
You idiot! Fucking Boris. I don't want to forget you. I don't care what you did or didn't do. I just want you with me. I gather my items and organize myself to get out of the tent as quickly as possible. I'll go after Boris. I have no idea how long it will take to find him, but I won't give up. Just wait for me, Doctor. I will find you. Boris sending Bea a temporary goodbye. Oh my god, sad bear. So sad. How... I must have missed stuff somewhere. Yeah. I was far from getting Boris fully leveled up. I wonder where I went wrong with getting Boris... the silver dudes. Okay, I think I'm gonna try with a new game and see what happens. We'll play with the live thingies. Let's go. Meow! This may be dangerous. Oh, but I'm fine. I can handle this until I reach camp. I'm just going for it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shut up. Let's go investigate the lone tent. Excuse me for my imprudence. I'm sorry, sir. I had no interest in disturbing you. Okay. Okay, that didn't change much. I must hear what he has to say. I want to wish us... he's really hot. Okay, I'll wish him good luck. Fuck him and his fur hair. As hot as he looked, Ulfric still is a little too intimidating for me. Crazy as fuck. Okay. Let's see. We're just speedrunning this shit. Okay. He saw... Let's stay for a little longer. Oh my god, so much talking. He's talking a lot about his dreams. Okay, big pecs at least. That's something good for us to focus on. Thank you, doctor. I'll remember this. Would you like to go out or... Okay, that's weird. Can you help me relax a little bit more? Trust me. Oh, what's going on now? Oh, damn! I end up obeying him after hesitating a bit. The next thing I feel is his fur brushing my face and his lip. What? And his... What? The next thing I feel is his fur brushing my face and his lips pressed against mine, like a raging river running through a dam. I feel his tongue invading my mouth. His movements are intense but calm, as if it was a big blanket bringing me comfort. Suddenly, we have something sexy happening. Soon then, this ends. I'm out of breath, lying on the stretcher as the doctor walks away. Guess I should apologize for my elation. Did I make you uncomfortable? If so, feel free to let me know. Oh, no. I was just a little stunned. I wasn't expecting this, but it wasn't bad. Actually, I really liked it. Thanks. I'm glad to hear that. Whenever you want and we have the opportunity, it would be no problem to do it again. All right. It sounds like a good idea. Now I think I really need to go. It was really nice meeting you, doctor. I say the same. See you later, Krille. Wow. The bear kissed us. Nice. Yeah, let's check out... Do you have any to enter the... I thought Avenger had their own code of honor. What you said? He slapped my face hard. Are you trying to put me on the same level as a simple adventurer? So, want to start talk about what you have heard? Okay. Predictable. Okay, let's just go through this. What? And what would you consider a fair punishment for your crime? Maybe a massage? I saw that you were comfortable receiving it. Come here. Looking into my eyes as if he's worried about what I'll do to him, he takes his clothes off, enters the wash tub and takes a seat. What are you waiting for? Oh, do you prefer warmer paws or natural temperature? Warmer. I rub my paws to get against each other and then I touch his shoulders. Their texture feels a little bit rough but in a pleasing way. For almost 2 minutes I keep my mouth shut while I massage him. The water is still warm and the tent feels cozy. What was your name again? Krille. You seem to be above average for a young adventurer, or at least you know how to use your paws properly. Thanks. May I ask you a question, sir? Say it. Just for the record, I don't want this to sound like an offense, okay? But why do you refer to the other adventurers as weak people when the imps are considered the weakest species in the kingdom? Shouldn't imps' adventures be the simple ones? I wasn't expecting to hear this from you. A sociology question, allow me to clarify this. After the first one from my kind were born, our body cells started to suffer mutations. Even though we were always born with wings, every imp can be born with a unique body. This is the reason why to this day we face a social structural problem. After all, who would want to mate with a mutant species? Oh, I gotta jump forward a bit. I've seen that you calmed down, so can I go? I'm sorry again. Yay! Keeping his mouth shut, he looks deep in my eyes for a while, then turns his face towards the middle of the washtub. Okay. Oh, just go. Okay, good. Phew, I got it. Thanks, Berdenier, for protecting me. Now I can follow my way. Okay, we are on a different... Check out the peddler. Okay. Let's see. The old shark can defeat a powerful creatures. The protection we can save you from unexpected situations. The ancient medallion is a true myth, but life is unpredictable. Let's go for the ancient medallion. Okay, sure. Okay, let's go. See what happens. Meow! Try to outsmart him in the bushes and strike from behind. Okay, zigzagging, running around. Oh no. Okay. I died a little from that, so I want to back up. Move forward to strike the monster. That was also not smart. Try to stay away and attack by throwing my dagger. Oh no, wait. Dagger. Nice. It's a useless effort to have conflicts now. Totally ignoring Boris' words, Ulfric turned away and headed inside the cave. I agree. Let's go. We need a sexy ending somehow. I'm gonna explore by myself first. Okay, now I'm gonna save. Why not? Let's go for 12 there. Run. Okay, so check the map. When we are here, I think it's maybe right. Let's try right. Right, left. Oh no, I need to move back. I don't want to injure myself again. Okay, let's turn right. Let's then what? I guess turn right again. Wait, back one room. Open the door in front of me. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Open the door in front of me. Shit, they noticed me. I look around. I got the room with 10 marks. I need to keep going. Okay. Turn to the left. Open the door in front. Okay, let's go back to one room.
Then turn to the left. Turn to the left. No, that was so wrong. Back one room. Okay, good. Now turn to the left. Enter. I think... Yeah, I need to enter and then go left. Enter. Left. Back one room. Turn right. Turn to the right. Nice. Then back one room, open the door in front of me, and here we have good stuff going on. Okay, so let's make a little save now again. We have some different, how do you say? I'll do on that one. Search for, should I search for borders and try to make a good I believe in you, Doctor. Find a secret exit somewhere in the walls. I think that's what you need to do. Enter the opening alone. Later I'll put on some ointment. You did splendidly. Okay. I need to insist on helping him. Oh yeah. Let's continue. Return to Boris took the lead, showing the way. He seemed to remember very well the path we took to get here, even if it was a little labyrinth. Where halfway through he calls my name. Krille. What is it? I think that when we get back to the central hall, you should leave the burrow. What? Why? It's too dangerous here for someone with your current experience. Oh, he's trying to save us. Need to train somewhere safer first. Do you say that just because I didn't agree with everything you said? No, because you didn't show the ability to working on a team, and this is a skill far more important than the other. Well, that's my problem. You're not superior to me in any way. Oi. Wait, I think... We'll see. I thought that I did everything right and just listened to him, but he really wants me to listen to everything. Let's go attack its wings. What? Okay, Jesus. Okay, we are not... We need to kiss and make out with people in the beginning to get anything to happen. Oi.
Go fuck yourself.
I can tickle you until you drop it. I know how to make you relax, sir. Why on earth does this newbie think he has this level of intimacy with me? Oh, this is fun. Stop it, stop it. Oh my god, I'm tickling him. Holding back his laughter, he decides to stop his spell. Okay, I'm just gonna skip. I really need to get something. I guess we have seen him rubbing it, but it quickly looks back. We should test it, try it. The energy was protecting the stone recovers itself. Okay. What happened? We have a new clue. The real source being linked to something bigger. We need to check down there. Okay. Not sure what's... Air manipulation! So much talking. Okay, good. I work with Grivet as a team. Okay. No. Oh no. The one was that... What? What are you doing? Why have my dice started... What? Okay, what's going on? Air blast! Oh my, his Grivet is injured. I'll be fine. We don't need to... Oh, wow. Okay. Promise you will not tell anyone about this. You have my word, sir, I promise. This happened a long time ago. Oh, whoa, we have something new here. At that time, my classmate and I started our scientific initiation project. His knowledge as one of the descendants of the tower's founder, my body's mutation potential could change our kingdom's history. Diseases, pain, unwanted mutations. We could fix so many problems. Tried all the theories, nothing worked. Nothing. But didn't stop me. I'm one of the rarest hybridization species in the world. So I convinced my classmate and we did that. Oh yeah, this is when he put that in his chest and stuff. I think we should return to the room where we started. Okay, sure. Unattentive. I know him. I even want to discuss a strange remark I made about him regarding stones. I'm wondering if I should reload because the bear asked about Grivet. But then is... I never got to meet him in person. What do you think? The first... Okay. Ali's partner. Okay. Let's go. Go, 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 go. The bear is back. Ah! Now a lot of talking. Everybody's touching each other. I just need to... Oh my god. People die all the time. I need to help Grivet. Sylvester will be in vain. I keep my promise, buddy. Okay. Grivet is alone trying to stop this from happening. Grivet would knock him out and neutralize him. Hey Boris, can you hear me? How reckless and daring. Turn fully to monster. Then when I let go of this taunt. You only accept to fight when you have the upper hand, don't you? What is even happening here? Okay. Ulfric is pissed off as usual. Blah blah blah. I'm not going to watch them fight. This is my chance. I quickly start running towards Ulfric, determined to snatch the amulet. What the? Krille, stop. Okay. Oh yeah, now it's gonna... Are we gonna fall now? Or? Okay. Let's check this out. This is a classic. I'm gonna save. So, wait for him to attack. Try to talk to him. What do you want? I surrender. I put my daggers, raising my hand. Okay, this is new. Ulfric appears to let his guard down, lowering his sword and frowning. Are you serious now? Too much. I'm scared. I don't want to die. Here, let me tell you something. Griffith and I made a deal. He suspected you would steal them, so he forged a fake one and gave it to me to switch them. Aha. You think I'm dumb enough to fall for that? It was all a plan to convince you it's real and take this trap. Here, let me show you the real amulet. I reach on my cloak, fiddling with it. Ulfric slowly takes a few steps forward cautiously. Then I quickly pull out my dagger with the magic firestone, igniting it, and I shoot a small wave of intense heat in his face. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, after shaking his head and rubbing his face, Ulfric seems to be partially recovered. I'll fucking kill you. Huh. Okay, let's go. Why are my eyes wet? Why does my chest hurt so much? I remain frozen there for a few minutes, as if it took a long time to understand what had happened. I need to find Griffith and Boris again. Sylvester's test was not in vain. And neither Ulfric's. Oh my god, I killed Ulfric? I didn't notice that. Whoops. Let's see if we can get... Oh, Ulfric is not dead. I ignore Ulfric's comment. Do you know illusion spells, sir? It's not an illusion, but a kind of some air form. Okay, let's see. Air form! Let's see. Now! Oh, a misdirection based trick? Okay. I need to save. I don't want to do this again if I die. Jump towards the ceiling. Should I outbreak? Boris gives me an evil smile. Jump towards the ceiling. Not today, doctor! I've killed too many cats, okay. Say hi to Bardenius for me, kitten. Oh nej. Oj, bad ending 10. Another one bites the dust. Whoops. Pfft. So stupid. Goddamn bear. Dying again. Always, always. Okay, let's load again and take the other choice. Griffith, we're so close to having anal with the Griffith. I'm not ending this until I get some kind of sexy scene. Hold my daggers in front of me. Holding my daggers together in front of me, I prepare to cut his attack in half. But then, okay, air forms of making an air projectile. Air shot. Air forms. Now! Take this! Okay, stupid wolf. What are you all trying to do? You stupid kitten. Shit! Grab me by the collar. Okay, time to say goodbye. Fucking bear. Okay, let's go, let's go. Take this. Okay. Oh, okay, I stabbed him now. Doctor, no! With a sad expression on his face, he looks at me. Thank you, Krille. Thank you. Without saying another word, his eyes gazed. Oh no. Stay strong. Okay.
Air prison!
Suddenly, Grievous' spell freezes me. I completely lost my focus while I watched an air jail being formed around me. What are you doing, sir? What is this?
For a few seconds I thought this foolish bear would give me more problems. Give me the moon eye, Krille, now, and be thankful I'm asking you gently.
Without saying a word, I shake my head with my eyes wide open. What? Damn. What? What does this mean, sir? Now we can leave this place to save our furry heroes. What? Boris? Isn't he dead? Okay, whatever.
Shut up, fallen bear.
You traitor, and you had the audacity to call me a traitor? Fuck you, chicken dragon.
Making a horrible gesture to Grievous, Ulfric remains on the ground, injured. Hand over the moon eye, Krille, now. Sir, I don't know what is happening to you, but remember, we all want to save our heroes. We're pretty close to that. Let's focus on it.
My priorities have changed, and the heroes are no longer on the top of my list.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh yeah, this thing. I even thought your amulet could help me, but it doesn't work for me.
Attaching the item to his neck, I see it glowing on Grievous. In sequence, his magical spell disappears and pulls a dagger. Let's save. Oh my god, what is this? Don't do that. Stop. We can fix the system together, sir. Say what? There was a friend of mine. He used to say what you've said about the system, and at the first I didn't believe him, but after I met you and entered this place, a lot of things happened, and now I can understand what you both were talking about. Even though you and he used to fight for the same thing in different ways, maybe we can use your status and his ideas to make a better world.
Have you heard what I told you? The system is broken.
I heard you, sir. However, you haven't understood how to fix it yet. We can't create a new world, but we can change people's mind to make a better one. Every change starts small, people by people. But suddenly you realize a lot of people have changed because of your small act. My friend Sylvester, the one you met, is proof of that. Day by day, he saved cubs harmed by the system, and after years of hard work, he had a skulk of foxes. It took time, but he did it, and we can do the same, sir. Oh, they're gonna have some children. Grievous raises his right eyebrow. Trust me, you are not alone. There are a lot of people trying to fix the system, but they need help. They need guidance, and considering your social position, your power, we can take a big step towards your dream, their dream. Add to that the fact that I bet Ulfric can help us. What? He was a victim of powerful people who ran the system. He's an Eagle Tribe victim, sir.
Don't put words in my mouth, kitten.
But yeah, I can think about if the chicken dragon helps me free myself from my crimes. I look at the doctor who is silent, watching my argumentation. Furthermore, Dr. Boris is another proof that the world needs to be fixed urgently. We need to create a better place so that people don't be seduced by the power of destruction stones. A world in which people don't need to use force to feel respected.
I don't know. I'm not sure about this, Krille.
Grievous drops his dagger.
But there is something in you that really makes me feel this is possible. I'm not sure if it's your true desire to be a hero, the way you talk to people, your acts. It's just a thing that makes me feel confident to face the unknown.
This seems romantic. Please. So, do you believe in me? I move my paw towards him.
I do.
He walks towards me, grabs my paw and sighs.
Let's try this before I change my mind. And there are some things I need to do before starting our work.
I'm right behind you, sir. Some months later,
After leaving the Burrow of the Fallen Bear, Griffith took me straight to the Bodenius Tower. It took some hours, but he told me that Academy accepted his retirement. Questioning him about Ulfric, he convinced his college about the Silver Hunter being a victim of Eagle's tribe. I didn't ask for many details about it, but judging by his personality, he probably made a secret deal with them. Fortunately, Ulfric left his mercenary life and is now working as a fighting instructor. When I asked about Dr. Boris, Griffith told me, without giving further details, that he was forgiven by the royal court. Doctors attested destruction stones, if used for too long, caused mental illness. Now he is a national example of how these items can turn a life upside down. Plus, he started to give lectures about his experience and he's writing a book, The Burrow of the Fallen Bear. Oh, the doctor wrote it. Nowadays, Griffith and I are living at the campsite where we met and we aren't alone. Due to a visit to Sylvester Cubs, we talked a lot and we agreed the easiest way to fix the world is by teaching others how the world truly works. That's why we live here with them. Sylvester's work needs to be continued and Griffith's point of view can improve it. Simultaneously, Griffith is in touch with his old friend Alius and a new method to heal him is being studied. Talking about us, some people believe we are living as a couple, but we are still on the way to do that. What? Griffith's personality is more pleasurable and we are having fun together. Yes! And regarding my dream of being a furry hero, shouldn't society consider everyone who changes people's lives as a hero? Today, I think so. Griffith's ending A. Let's change the world. You've unlocked the Griffith's ending A. Let's change the world. Wait, is there no sexy pics? What the hell? Didn't I'm getting so confused how to get okay. This is just, how do I get all the... Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. The protection ring. Okay. So maybe it's not... Get eaten by the winged monster. Get crushed by the falling ceiling. Disintegrated. Impaled by the fallen bears. Okay, okay. Have a final showdown against the... Survive the war without depending on anyone. Oh, that's insane. Adventure with Ulfric. Find a place for Boris to be in peace. Offer peace to a... Okay. Buy the protection ring from the peddler. I'm trying to understand extras. Okay, so is this the sexiest pick we can get? Maybe there isn't any sexy pics. I have been tricked. This game is non-sexual. So okay, I feel so tricked. We're gonna end it there. We've seen enough. This was not the sexy game that I thought it would be. I was waiting for much more fun stuff, but it's mild teasing. So yeah, thank you